All right, so this is day one post-op. Um, what an experience, man. Crazy. I honestly think that they left my hairline too high. But as you can see, like all of this right here, this is all super swollen. So I'm sure that brings my hairline up a little bit more. So I'm waiting for the swelling to go down. Hopefully my hairline drops a little bit more. But aside from that, I'm not too disappointed. I just think my hairline is just way too high. Like, I think it should have been like somewhere like around here-ish. Around here. But I don't know, man. I got it done, so we'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see, in a couple months how it goes. How I feel right now, I feel I don't have any pain. I just drank my antibiotics and all the other stuff that they gave me. I haven't taken like Tylenol or like Advil or anything like that. I don't have any pain at all, actually. Obviously, I didn't get to sleep that well last night. When you have to have your head up the entire time and you have like 4 pillows behind you and you can barely move, so didn't get too much sleep last night. The procedure, definitely an experience. If I can bear with this hairline, like once the swelling goes down, if I think it's because right now I kind of don't like it. I think it's a little bit too high, like I said. But if the swelling goes down and the hairline comes down just a little tiny bit, I doubt I'm gonna get this procedure again. Cause it wasn't anything too crazy. It was just pretty painful, and I'm gonna go in depth a little bit more. But so they took it out from the back, they put it in the front, and then when I thought everything was done, they were like, "Oh, we have to take out a little bit more because it's not as dense as we want it to be." So then I had to come back on my stomach. Well, this time it was on my side. They had to extract a little bit more and then put more on top. So I guess, yeah, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, aside from that, so I got into the surgery. I got into the surgery room. The doctor drew the hairline. Then I had to change clothes, lay down. She started with the actual extraction. Well, she started with the anesthesia. Sorry about that. She started with anesthesia. That wasn't the most painful to me. That was kind of like, when you're plucking your eyebrows. I don't know how many people you guys ever pluck the eyebrows, but that pain like times 3 or times 2. So that was a little bit painful. It felt like you had like a small needle going inside your head. Well, that's essentially what they were doing. They had like a small needle going inside your head and just shooting the anesthesia, So that was I want to say that was maybe like a 6.5 pain. So they numbed up the head, then they extracted the hair. So the only pain that you feel from that is if you don't get enough anesthesia. Obviously, I didn't want too much anesthesia. I don't like too much things going inside of my body, even if it is gonna help me. So I prefer just like a little tiny bit of pain. So that wasn't bad. We extracted all the hairs out. Then we had a break. I think that took maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something like that. We had a break. I ate, and then the real works came in when they, put the holes in here, and then they had somebody else on the opposite side implanting the hairs. And what did hurt, and I guess again that's because I opted to not take too much anesthesia, was when she was making the holes. Oh man, that was pretty bad. I almost had to say, give me a couple minutes. I need to breathe a little bit. So low battery, sorry about that. So I almost had to stop the procedure for like a couple minutes, you know, to catch a breath. But I didn't, came through with it. Like I said, we had to do that twice because she didn't like the density. Overall, I think she took about 3,000 grafts, which I hear is extremely bad. Anything above 2,000, you need to start questioning, especially for like this little bit. I understand it, like my whole head was like bald, but all I had was like, you know, like this here. But yeah, today, like I said, today's after the surgery. Today's day one. I've been taking his medicine. I haven't washed my hair. I haven't touched it. I haven't done absolutely anything to it. I'm gonna go back tomorrow, Saturday, day 2, to they're gonna wash it for me and give me some stuff. So the back is just, you know, just got some stuff on the back so you can't see it. But yeah, what I recommended, I would definitely recommend this to anybody who asks me, but when they're doing the drawing, don't be scared to speak up. You know, if you want it lower, tell them to put it lower. If you want it higher, tell them to put it higher. Because with me, I think like if I'm looking at you like this, like I think it's like, all right, I think that's okay. But then when I go like this, you can see like I have a lot of forehead. I kind of like almost like myself bald better before the surgery. But as you can tell, like, you know, it's so much swollen right here though. So hopefully that goes down and then the hairline drops a little bit. But yeah, I'll get a little bit closer. It's actually not that bad. I've seen other people like where they're bleeding like crazy. Right there, it's bleeding a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's me. I'll record tomorrow, see how tomorrow is. If you have any questions, let me know.